Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. I am an affiliate for Spellbinders and other companies. There's links below this video for you to click on. When you do that and place an order, I receive a small commission, and that's at no cost to you. And thank you so much for supporting my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. In this video, we're going to use the Layered Holiday Lights Embossing Folder Bundle. So there's a stencil and an embossing folder. We'll use that in a few minutes to do our background. I'm going to use the sentiments from All Seasons Winter here. It's either going to be Christmas time or snuggle season right here that I'm going to use, and I've made those prior in another video. I made these, and here is the reverse foil. I foiled them actually. They are better press plates, so you could use the ink with them or you can foil. Remember, our better press does foil, but hot foil does not better press. I'm also now going to put together this Dancin Douglas fir, which I think is so stinking cute. So we're going to do that in just a second here. And actually right now, let's start. We have a card base of 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. It opens like this. And I've put a background of red cardstock on here at 5 1/4 by 5.5 by 4 1/4. So here's our little, here's our arms. Isn't that cute? And then our arms have these little mittens right here. Okay, so here's the dies for that. Let's go ahead and put some things together. As we're talking, we'll just kind of have fun and do a little crafting together. It's been a while since I've been in my craft room. There's that. And then we'll put our little white here for the snow, you know, or the little fluffy part of the cuff, right? Let's see. Just like that. So there's one arm, one hand. Let's do this one. And then we'll put that. And the small part up top, larger part at the bottom, just like that. And here's our two little arms. So see these little landing zones, the arms will actually come out like this, okay, from the tree. So let's move that out of the way. Let's do, this is the bottom. I did this in a dark, let's move these out of the way here. Whoop. There we go. And then I put it on upside down, right? Okay. Want those to look right because you're really going to see these, right? Okay, there we go. All right, so here's the bottom. Then we have like a middle. And then we have a top part here. There's like 3 parts that go together. Let me move these down. And this one kind of goes in here. So this is how I think that this comes together. This goes here. There are etched places right here. You can see it. Just like that. Line up your tree. Let's go ahead and do that. Just like that. Now this piece is going to come right in here. And notice, you know, I just did a little two-toning with the green, a dark green and a very vibrant green for the tree. You can make it any color you want. Okay, now I believe that this little one comes right here. Yes, it does. See, and again, I'm just following the etched areas so that I know what to do here. And then the little curl, right? Just like that. Oh my goodness, how fun and easy did Spellbinders make that for us to put together. I was shying away from that a little bit, I have to admit. I was like, ooh, how am I going to get that tree put together? Look at how stinking cute that is. And then we have the little legs, right? Just like that. So cute. Little arms are going to come out. Let's put our star. Here's our, okay, so we have all of our tree parts. We did that. Okay. this being the hat part, this is actually, we're going to make this the face. This is going to be the bottom. Now, I'll tell you, I've really had some hard times with the legs swinging with these things. I don't know if I'm just not putting enough adhesive behind it or what, but I just might make this little guy stationary. Although I love when the legs swing, I really do, but I have to admit, I've had a little bit of a rough time with it. So I just want to put the eyes here, and then the eyes right here. See, it has the white part, and then I cut the smaller ones out of black. So I think that's good. And you know, you can make them as silly as you want. You don't even need to cut these if you don't want to. You could put googly eyes on if you want. So how's that? Cute, right? Look at that, how sweet. Just as soon as we added the eyes, we added character, right? Here's the little star, so let's get that out of the way. Here's the eyes, here's the star, okay? Of course, I did that in yellow. Just like that, okay? Now, for the feet, right here on the little boots, here's the die for that. Okay, and here's the legs, all right? So I cut that out of black, move that aside. And then for the for this, I cut one full one out of red and one full one out of white, okay? And then I just mix and match what I want here. All right, so I want red shoes, of course, with white tops, right? Like little elf shoes with the little white pom-pom. I'm always afraid with these things that I have them like not the right way. Should they go like this? No. Okay. I think it looks better like that, like it has a cuff. Okay, just like that. Now, ooh, wait a minute. I think they go up here, right? Let me take them off real quick. Hold up. Just do, oh, and I bet the white goes on the little, Joanne, come on. Here we go. Let's put the shoes on here. Leave it, I'm trying to make it difficult. Spellbinders made it easy. Just put the shoes on, the little black part, where you guys were knowing that, right? You're like, she'll catch on in just a second. So put the shoes on the little legs. I guess if you were just going to make the little feet on something, you could do it the other way, right? But this is easy. Now it shows you just exactly where to put everything, right? In Spellbinders fashion. Easy peasy right here. And then right up here. There we go. Cute. Just like so, just like that. Okay. Now, there's this little lantern. So it can be holding a lantern, possibly. Like its little arm can come out this way. And maybe this one can come up this way. All right, let's see. I really like that. That's cute. Or we can make the ornament, and we are going to make the ornament. I'm just going to let that little arm come out. So I just put it on that little landing, and you can make its arms as long or short as you'd like, but make them across from each other. Try to make them as much as you can across from each other. Okay, just like that. Here we go. So like it could be holding the lantern, but I wanted to make the, now this right here is the top to the shoes. I had cut out a full white piece and a full red piece and then just mixed and matched. So these I'll just kind of throw away. Okay. Now here is two little gold pieces. Here's the lantern right here. This is the center of it. The top is, the larger part is at the top, and this is the black. I cut that out of black, so that's really cute. I might just put that on the card because it is just so stinking cute. Let's go ahead and glue this on. There we go. And I'm just going to let that dry. And then this little piece here is for the ornament. Okay, so here's the loop. Here's the little top of it. Then we have the waves right here and a circle right here that is etched. Okay, with the, can you see that? I know I've got like a glare for, there we go. See all those etchings right there? Okay, so we've got that. And now we want to go ahead and place these guys on here. I know that that was that end one right here. This little skinny one, I wanted to put it on first. I knew it would kind of be just a little bit of a difficult process because it's so thin. Okay, right there. Then you want to just come through here and figure out, wait a minute, I turned it around, didn't I? I think that one goes right here. Yep. Sorry guys, I did put that on the wrong side. Okay, right there. Now, let's bring these through. That one will go there. So it's like it's striped. Okay. Now here we go. There. Then we'll skip one. And then we'll look at how cute that is. Then we'll skip one and then we'll put one right here. Sorry about that, putting it on the wrong end, but when I saw the etched lines, I knew. You kind of know you've got it in the wrong space, wrong part. There we go. So learn from my mistakes. There we go. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and put this little topper right here to kind of bring this together. There. And then our little loop. I'm going to just kind of put it behind there. Let that sit. Hey. Come on. You need to sit here. And then this needs to go underneath there. Sorry guys, I think I got off camera there for just a second just to get that together. Okay. There we go. And now our little hand can hold just like that our little loop. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. I really want to put that on there with, so there's our loop, okay? But I really want to put that on there with some round dots. So let's see. Maybe if I pop it up with 2, it will help the legs to swing. I don't know. I don't have that good of luck with them. So I'll try this. Okay. And I'm going to put this right about here. And the legs will hang, right? Maybe that'll be better. I did pop that up with 2 dots. I think they will hang a little bit better on that. Huh. Okay. Now, after I get the front of the card done, then we'll do the rest of this, okay? So we'll put this to the side along with our little lantern. How cute this is coming. Oh, I'm having so much fun. So I haven't been in here in so long. I really, really, really missed it. Okay, now what we want to do, all right, let me get set up and we're going to actually, wait a minute, I forgot a part. I forgot the little baubles. Now you could put some crystal effects on these if you want to. This is just this die right here. There's 6 of them. And let's just strategically place these guys around. Just gotta look cute, right? So put 2 there for its cheeks. I like that. That's cute, right? Okay, let's do that. So where'd we had 1 over here? And like I said, you can make these shine using some crystal effects if you want to. Anything that'll make it a little glossy. And then cheeks. Oh, this is cute. For her face. For his face. Anybody's face. Cute as can be. And then these little legs. And then they're going to swing because I put the 2 rounds from scrapbook.com on there. Okay, I'm really happy with that. All right, let's move that aside. And okay, I'll be back in just a second, and I'm going to clean this up and get ready to stencil. Okay, so I have my silicone mat out here. This is just from scrapbook.com. I have a piece of white cardstock here that is 6 by 9, and this is the exact size, actually, of the stencil. Okay, so what I'm going to do, and these are numbered, there's just 3 stencils. Look, these are the little, you know, they hold the bulb. So what I'm going to do is tape this down. If the paper was smaller, okay, then it would, you know, you could hold everything. But for this purpose, I'm just going to go ahead and use some Best Ever Craft tape and tape this down in the corners. And we'll just start to stencil, because then the stencil, we're supposed to be able to line it up after we get the stenciling done. We're supposed to be able to line it up into the embossing folder. So I'm excited about that. I'm using just some wild dandelion from Gina K. It's just the yellow that I have. And I'm going to go ahead. And I'm using smaller brushes. These are Pink Fresh Studio. Use whatever you have. And I'm going to go ahead and color in. I absolutely love to stencil. First of all, okay, let's just say this much. I love to craft, okay? So whatever I'm doing, whether it be hot foil, better press, stenciling, I'm always going to tell you I love to do this, because I seriously do. Paper piecing, I love to do paper piecing because I love puzzles. They make you think. So I want to get every bit of this. And like I said, this is 6 by 9. This is, and you could use a bigger brush if you wanted to, but I wanted to make sure that I got into all the little areas. These are small. Just take your time. You know, and then what I'm going to do is after I emboss it, I'm going to cut it down to what I want. And then if I want to use some other pieces as accent pieces on other cards, you know, like a little side, like strip or something like that, I have it already done. But I thought that that dancing tree would look fun on this lights, you know, because of the lights and the tree and that kind of theme. So I've had some questions about where I live and the flood, and yes, I live right in the middle of what happened in Erwin, Tennessee. Our town is still recovering, of course, from it. It'll never be the same once, you know, just like every other place that has a disaster. It just, you know, it recovers, but it's never the same as what it was, right? So that's what will definitely go on here in our little quiet town of Erwin, you know. So, but the kids are still not back in school. They have another week off because they're using the high school as a kind of like a command center for many different operations, I believe, and they have helicopters that are landing in and out of there all day. And there's a lot of traffic here, guys. A lot of traffic in our little teeny tiny town. There's a ton of traffic that, honest to goodness, I'm not used to. I'm very happy to be in the craft room today, just quietly. Yeah, enjoying being home. I don't need to go anywhere because, like I say, there's a lot of, you know, emergency personnel here and everything. So it is what it is. Okay, so that's stencil number 1. Okay, so here is that. Cool, right? So let's get stencil number 2. And here it is down there, etched in there. And I'm going to just line it up where I see the little bulbs, okay? The little attachments there for the string of lights kind of thing is. I'm just going to kind of wiggle it around. Be happy with placement. Doesn't have to be totally perfect. And I'm going to put my tape back on. And I decided to do red and green. So I have my, I love this Distress ink. I love Distress ink. Crackling Campfire and Rustic Wilderness. Let's do Crackling Campfire first. So I thought this would be fun. A fun color. I love a nice silicone mat. You can get a large, like very sticky mat. Those people have been using a lot of those. I got a small sticky mat for die cuts when I wanted to ink them up. And I like using that. For big things like this, I'm okay with this mat right here. I happen to get it free too with Scrapbook.com. Remember, Scrapbook.com always has free items when you place an order. So I do advertise for them a lot. Spellbinders went to a different web coding kind of company, and I don't like them as much. I have to use their codes. It takes a lot, and it I don't know if it's the site or what, but it's constantly shutting down my computer or whatever. I'm having trouble with the Spellbinder site, actually. But it's just part of it. But I don't really like the new company that they went with for our affiliates. The links are very long, or I have to go ahead and subscribe to something that then will only give me like 100 links. I could do 100 links in 5 or 6 videos, you know. So that doesn't really help me. So I've just been using the longer links, which it's okay. But Scrapbook.com is still using the older company, so their links look right. You know, they're just little. I know it probably doesn't matter to you guys, but as an affiliate, it kind of matters to me. So, okay, just a few more here. But I just thought that I'd update you on why the links still look the same, and no, I'm not pleased with the service, so. Two more. And then we'll switch to that green. Now, like if you wanted to take some, you know what? I wonder if we could. Oh, or would I ruin it? I don't know. Hold on a minute. Solar paste, right? Like if I wanted to take solar paste right now, this is golden hour, and just put some on my finger. And, oh yeah, but I won't be able to put the other stencil over top of it, will I, until it dries? Well, I could wait, right? Let's see. I'm just going to apply. This is just a thought. You know, look at how cool this is coming. So I'm going to put solar paste on each and every one with my finger. Of these red ones. I'm going to let it dry. It should take about 30 minutes, right? And then I should probably put some out because I'm getting a little paint in here. I'll just put it here on my pad, okay? On my silicone mat. Isn't that nice? That silicone mat is just great for that, right? Any mat that you would use like that, it would be great. Look at that. This is going to be like a golden red. And I'm not putting a very thick coat, just coloring this and having fun with some mixed media. Yeah, can you tell I haven't been in the craft room in forever? I just want to play. Okay. So just hang in there with me. I did work for a month. That's why I had to go and work for a month. So till they hired somebody new. And they're in good shape. We just did a big CPR class the other night together, so that was nice. So now that I have my dental assisting license for another 2 years, that means I'm a dental assistant for 50 years. Can you believe it? I never thought, from the 70s I started, I never ever thought in a million years that this would have followed me, you know, all my life. What a career in it. Okay, look at that. A little chit chat with you guys. I love it. Just catching up and enjoying being in here with you. And just a little fun with some mixed media. I didn't even plan to do this. Okay, so I'm going to let things dry, clean up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am really pleased at how this is turning out. Look at when I added the golden hour solar paste, how it made those just... like on my end, I can see the sparkle, and they're kind of like, it is like a crackling campfire kind of look there. I don't know if you can see the shine, but I love that. Okay, so now I'm going to take stencil number 3, right here, 3. I'm going to lay this on top, and this should go where all the other ones, you know, are blank. So to fill all of that in, just like that, and I'll put my tape back on, and then we're going to use the Rustic Wilderness. I just picked out, you know, what I felt was good for red and green, and I'm going to use the solar paste again because I really like the way that came out. That's just different. So I'm just going to come in with this nice, beautiful, rich green. And I washed the solar paste off of my stencils with water, but then what really helped was going over my stencils with some alcohol and a washcloth, you know, like a little rag. So that really helped to get the solar paste off, and it took the alcohol took the solar paste right off of my pad here. Just that easy, just with a little cloth and a little squirt bottle of alcohol. I love the way the silicone mat also holds, and anyone will, holds the ink for you. See how it's holding my little cube there? If these brushes are available, I'll link them. If they're not or on back order, I won't. I love these from Pink Fresh Studio. They're out of stock a whole lot. So if anything is out of stock, I won't link it. But if it's in, of course I will. So I'll look over there at scrapbook.com for these. Sometimes I get lucky and find them that they're in. But they have this 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch. And I really, really love them. And they have held up fantastically over the years. I'll say that too. Durability, right? And just a little here. And that's going to kind of go over everybody. Make sure I get those out to the side really well. So easy when it's taped down, right? And then the silicone mat is holding the paper, so it's perfect. Wonderful. Okay, let's put that there. Actually, I'll put them here so that I remember. Now, let's go ahead to link those colors for you. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to take some and put it right here and get it on my finger and do the same thing that I did with the other one. Just a very thin coat, doesn't have to be thick. Just to give it that little bit of shimmer. Thank you, Simon Hurley. I never even thought about doing this. It was a definite whim. Now, I could also use a palette knife, which I have his collection. But look at me go, just with my finger. And sometimes it's best, you know the way crafting is, right? Whatever works. So I'm just kind of picking it up off of the stencil here and moving it around where I need it. Get those two done. Oh, this is just fun, as you can see, right? Okay, now I'm not going to stick that finger in there because I don't want to get that green in there, but I'm just going to take out some more and then bring that in, which, like I say, the palette knife would be fantastic, but for something this little, just going back and forth to fill in maybe any edges. And now, again, I'm going to let this dry, and I'll be back in a few minutes and we will put our card together. Okay, so I am so pleased at how this came out with our wonderful solar paste. Look at the shine on those. I can really show it to you now. Really nice. Okay, so I had to cut off a little bit on the top of this. Like I said, this was, 6 by 9. Okay, and I wanted to put in the whole embossing folder. Now, I want to line it up. The stencil is designed to where you can line it up here. Just take your time, and you might have to zhuzh it around a little bit. Okay, which is exactly what we're going to be doing. I wanted to do that with you guys on camera so you could see the process. What I try to do is I'm trying to line up the top. And then I'm going to try to come down through here and kind of move this over enough to where I've got it in my bulbs. I think we're getting it little by little. Okay. These are off a little bit down here. I'm going to kind of move that over just a little bit. Okay. I like the way that's looking. I like the way that's looking. I like it. Okay. See, just a little patience and a little shifting of the paper just a little bit. Okay. So, let's get the platinum. And this is a 3D. See where it says E3D? So you want to use whatever that your sandwich is for a 3D embossing folder. This one is the project right here with the D plate. Roll this through. Let's see how we did. Oh my stars. Look at how wonderful that came out. Now you can emboss and you can go ahead and stencil on top, but this is you can do it like this. I mean, there's so many ways. So, you know, and you can just like emboss it and not do anything else to it. Just do a white piece of paper. You don't have to use the stencils. But, oh my goodness, with the solar paste. Okay, I just can't even. Very happy with that card front right there. So like I said, we're going to put this on a card right here. Now we're going to chop this up. I hate to do that, right? But I want this part here. You can do it like this, however that you want, because, you know, of the way that it's kind of looped around and everything. So let's go ahead. Because of the size of it, I really need the trimmer. Okay, so I want to go down to 5 by 3 3/4. So I wouldn't come out here and cut 3 3/4 because I want to cut some off of this side, okay? So I'm going to come out here to 4. Let me at least go to 4 1/4 at first, okay? Let's go to 4 1/4. Okay, and I want 3 3/4. So I'm going to cut this off. See, so I'm cutting from both sides. And now I have a nice solid piece in the middle. 3 3/4 by... let's see, by 5. Let's do that. Look at that. How wonderful. That is so perfect right there. 3 3/4 by 5. We're leaving that red background. I love that. I can always use this even for a pocket inside if I was doing a like a little gift card holder. You can always use this on the side of a card, trim it down some and just use it, you know, as some background. So save your pieces. Look at how cute that is. Oh my goodness. I hope our little tree fits nicely, right? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I have the window open in here. It's beautiful out. Sun's shiny and everything. And in a day or so, it's supposed to get down to like 42 degrees. So I really do want to enjoy the that's not clogged. The last of, you know, the really, really nice weather here. Because what's to come is not my favorite time of the year. I love fall because of the colors. But, whew, I can't stand winter. So we'll do that. Put more in there because of all of the embossing. You know, just to even do it like this and just put a sentiment on it is fine and dandy enough. But we have this little cutie pie here, which I think, oh my stars, is going to be so cute. Oh my. Okay. I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to pull off this backing. And remember, I used 2 of the circles there, not the smaller circles, okay? So here, let's go ahead and put our tree right here in the center. Oh my stars. Now these legs will swing. Oh, okay. I did a better job this time, guys. Cute. I want, I need like a little help up there, because we don't want that bouncing around, right? So I'll just use these circles from scrapbook.com. Okay, just like that. And of course these will still swing. Let's put this little, let's put the little lantern here. I think that's cute, right? I wasn't sure if I was going to use a lantern or not. I believe I will. I'm just going to kind of put it right there. And then our little ornament in our hand right here isn't, let's see, how are we going to do this? We're going to put this in here. Right? Just like that. And I'm just going to add one of these to the bottom here. Yep. Just like that. I'm just going to let that be free. That's okay. This is right to the edge of the card, and our little tree is holding on. Let's put the tree on top of the ornament right there. Okay. Cute, just like that. Okay. Absolutely too adorable. Push that arm up just a little bit, just like that. Okay. Oh my stars. Okay, so Christmas time, let's decide. Christmas time looks wonderful right there. That's cute, huh? Let's see. Snuggle season. I love snuggle season. That's in gold. Nah. Maybe I like the white. Right, it could also go up here. I don't want to hide that hat. I want it here. I kind of like snuggle season right there in white. So that's what, oh no, I shouldn't put it on the legs. See, that's my other problem. Yes, I should not put it on the legs, right? So maybe we will come across the hat right here. Let's do that, okay? Snuggle season right up there. Put a little glue. And I'm just going to attach it right here. Snuggle season. Look at our little card. Isn't it so happy and fun? And our feet go back and forth. Really stinking cute. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.